we think about Quentin Tarantino movies, we immediately come to three in mind most of the time: Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, and Reservoir Dogs. If they're not the three, then let me know the three down in the comments down below that you immediately associate with Quentin Tarantino. As to me, this is one of the biggest 90s movies of all time, and it still gets talked about to this day, and if it's aged well like it has done, then you know it is being a classic, it's been a great, and it is one of the best Quentin Tarantino movies of all time. Why is that? Simple reason being, it fucks with your mind a little bit. It's there as sort of like, I don't know what sort of movie this is at the start, where they're all talking to each other, you know some sort of heist is going to go down. It's very Pulp Fiction-esque, because I watched Pulp Fiction first. I've watched Reservoir Dogs recently for the very first time. And it's got that little bit of Pulp Fiction about it, where it's a little bit choppy, it's a little bit, I don't know what the fuck is happening, what's in what order and what's not. But then the movie becomes clearer. We're now seeing a heist which has gone wrong. And all these members never even knew each other beforehand. This is just a group of people put together to be able to do this heist, and then they all split and move. This sort of thing, they didn't know each other by name, they had no prior knowledge on them, they just know each other as like Mr. White, Mr. Orange, Mr. this, Mr. that. This was really the catalyst for the mission failing and for the heist failing. Simple reason being, none of them knew each other, and most of this movie is in a warehouse of them figuring out what the fuck happened. Why did the police show up immediately after they managed to break in and take the diamonds? What happened? And what is great about this is, in the entire movie, we never get to see the heist. It is basically described in these little visions from people's point of views before and after the event, in which is great. And then to be fair, you might be thinking, that sounds like a dull, boring film. But Quentin Tarantino manages to make that movie exciting, suspenseful, and dramatic with all of the above. And also Quentin Tarantino is actually in this movie, which was also fucking awesome. And he's in a lot of his own projects. Just look at his role in Pulp Fiction, which was also mega.
What?
I don't need you to tell me how fucking good my coffee is, okay?
And also, while we're going on Quentin Tarantino movies, he was also great in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay! He shot me in the fucking hand!
However, as the movie goes on, we're seeing this movie become even more suspenseful. We're seeing this movie become even more serious because they're narrowing down this sort of like, okay, he's definitely not you because of this or whatever. And they're torturing people, they're doing this sort of stuff to try to figure out what the fuck is going on. And to try to figure out who was the double crosser, why did the police show up so quickly, what happened and everything like that. And it's just amazing seeing this film unfold through different clips at different times. So you might get what happened beforehand, what happened after. It's a little bit choppy, it's a little bit good in that retrospect because you're just sort of figuring out. But when the full jigsaw piece comes together at the end of the film, where it's revealed that Mr. Orange, also known as Tim Roth, is behind it all, and he seemed to be the one that was either like, no, he can't be the undercover, he got shot, remember? Yeah, we all saw it, he got shot. And at the start of the film, it starts with Tim Roth with blood all over him and in the back seat, basically on death's door, basically. And throughout the film, he's literally on death's door. How can it be him that's undercover? But he was. And that is the part where it's like, oh my god, a little bit of a mindfuck if you watched it for the first time. I absolutely love this film now, because this was the very first time I watched it, and when I saw that I was like, oh shit. Even though it was sort of in your face the whole time, you never thought for a second that he, out of all those people in that room, was gonna be the undercover or was gonna be the reason why the mission and the heist failed. And he was. And I absolutely love the carnage in that, and how the whole group basically turns on each other before pointing the finger at Tim Roth's character. And when Tim Roth's revealed to be it, it's sort of like, oh my fucking god. And that's why I think this one has stood the test of time and is one of the best movies from the 90s for that very reason. And the rewatchability, I've only watched this the once, but I would definitely go back and rewatch it tens and tens of times like I've done with Pulp Fiction in the past. Before we jump back into this video, guys, please do us a massive favour and smash that subscribe button, because you do not want to miss a thing. This week, next week, and the week after, because we've got tons and tons of content planned for you guys. And you can do us a massive favor by smashing that subscribe button, joining the community, getting updates to all the latest videos from the YouTube shorts to the actual videos. It is well worth it, completely free, and you will not regret it. So to summarize Reservoir Dogs, then, for me, this is one of the greatest Quentin Tarantino movies of all time. And people might be like, oh, you've said that, but you would expect a classic rating like an 8 or something. But no, I've given it a 7.8 because I do think out of the Quentin Tarantino movies, I do prefer From Dusk Till Dawn, and I do slightly prefer Pulp Fiction. But that's nothing to take away from Reservoir Dogs. It might just been a one-time watch, and then this is my rating. But after a few more watches, I might decide, know what, this is a classic. What was I thinking about? But considering the first time I watched it, I absolutely loved it. Think it was great. 7.8 out of 10 is a good enough rating, I think, for this film. Let me know your thoughts down in those comments down below. Is it good, bad, terrible, and amazing? Let me know your thoughts down in those comments down below. And if you haven't seen From Dusk Till Dawn movie review, then go give that a watch right now.